Hello everyone and welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be taking a look at these three knives right here and some other stuff that I won in one of KC over at KnivesFAST YouTube channel, one of his giveaways that he had on his Monday live streams, and those Monday live streams are at 6:45, 7:45, or 6:45 Central Time, 7:45 Eastern Time. If you want to join in on those, they're a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun being in the comments and just watching the stream with other members of the knife community. But if you haven't already, go check out KnivesFAST YouTube channel and make sure to subscribe to his channel and watch the video and leave a like so your subscription sticks. He has a lot of great knife content over there and is a really fun guy. And yeah, a great member of the knife community. I also need to say thank you to Tim B, who donated all of this stuff for the giveaway as well, one of the viewers of KnivesFAST YouTube channel. So a big shout out to Tim B as well, and a big thank you to him for donating all this wonderful stuff to the giveaway. I also have one more shout out I need to do before we get into the knives here, and that is for Raybo34, another great member of the knife community. And he has a lot of great knife content over there on his channel, so if you haven't already, go subscribe to Raybo34 and make sure to watch the video and leave a like so your subscription sticks. But I just need to give a big thank you to him for recently doing it's been a little bit, and I'm sorry Raybo for taking a little while to get around to shouting you out for this sticker swap. But him and I recently did a sticker swap, and he sent me some of his channel stickers, really cool channel stickers. Yeah, so a big thank you to you, Raybo, for sending me those really cool stickers. And yeah, so with all that said, though, let's start getting into the knives here. And we have, so this one right here is actually a Gerber. This is the Gerber Mansfield, I believe is the name of this knife. And it's very interesting. It's a modern slip joint. And it's got a sway back to it. It's a sway back slip joint with a really interesting handle design. I mean, it feels really comfortable in the hand. I mean, this would be a great work knife. It's a good size too. But yeah, this is the first knife from the giveaway. It has a pocket clip right there. Really, really nice green micarta scales. And it looks like, yeah, so right here we have some Torx picks to hold into the pocket clip there, and we also have a Torx bit right there holding the scale in. And what's interesting, the pivot screw is a flathead, which is an interesting design choice in my opinion. And then right there we have the model number, if my camera will focus. So there it is, 0730922A is the model number. And this is a D2 blade. When we have like a really long pull on this knife right here. And what's interesting, the grind on this, they went with a Scandi grind, which is in part, I'm sorry for the little bit of smudging on the blade. I have used this knife. I really like it. I've carried it and used it, so there's going to be some smudging and tape gook on the blade. But yeah, I use my knife, so that's the way it is. But yeah, it's interesting. They used a Scandi grind for this blade, which is a really interesting choice. I haven't seen a lot of Scandi grind slip joints, or even granted, this is a modern slip joint with a Scandi grind, and it's just a really interesting choice of a grind. I mean, yeah, I don't really know exactly why they did it, but I think that blade it looks really cool. And this is actually a really budget knife. I think it runs around the $20 to $30 price point, and this is just more of a first impressions of these knives and not really full-on reviews. I might do those. I need to get around to those maybe a little bit later if I decide to do full reviews on these knives. Just kind of an overall look at these knives, and the design of this knife, it fits really well with the contouring on the handle here. It just fits the hand really well, and there's a lot of room. Like, I have kind of smaller to medium-sized hands probably, so I got plenty of room on this, so even people with bigger hands are going to have a good amount of room on this knife. We do have looks like a lanyard hole right there on the back. And this does have a half stop, and is a pretty good pull. I rated about I think about a 6.5 to 7 for the pull on this knife. So yeah, really nice pull. Good working slip joint is what I would call this. Yeah, and it's green, so that's my favorite color. So that's really, really cool. Big fan of that, and I really like sway back designs too. So yeah, that is really cool right there. So that is the Gerber. What is it? What did I call it? The Gerber Mansfield is the name of that knife right there. Yeah, just a really neat modern slip joint. And then, so this next knife right here is a knife from a brand called, I wasn't familiar with this brand until I won this giveaway package called Orion Knives. And this is the box right here. It's just a black box. And you have some stuff on the inside of it. This is the Orion Aries. And right there we have the kind of the information right there, set in black, G10. It's really crafted in China, all that stuff, 14C28N. Invest in your lifestyle. Yeah, just the box right there. And this knife right here is really cool. It's got a blacked out, I think those are G10, is it? Yeah, it said G10 on the box. So we got G10 with some nice texture on them. We do have a pocket clip right there. There's only a single attachment, it looks like. And then, yep, looks like the pocket clip is reversible, so that is nice for lefties and righties. We have this really big pivot screw right there, and those are all Torx bits right there for the pivot. And the reason being, this is what I call a pivot lock. And here, let me look up what Orion calls that lock here. So yeah, they call it a pivot button or pivot actuator, something along those lines. So I'm just going to call it a pivot lock. But yeah, it's really nice. It's a very smooth action actually, but it makes it easy, one hand safe opening. You can kind of open it like that. I prefer not to, but it's easy enough just to pointer finger flick it open or middle finger flick it open. Pretty easy to operate knife. Very smooth action. Very cool. Good sized knife. We got a Tonto blade right there with some interesting grind work. We actually have kind of it looks like it's a hollow grind, and then we have a little bit of a kind of a compound grind right there. And some swedging on the front there, and this giant fuller, which is used to activate it. So yeah, very cool. And then we have the Aries logo, or not the Aries logo, the Orion logo right there, and then the blade steel, 14C20N. So this is a really cool modern knife. Not something that was on my radar. And it looks like we do have a backspacer right there, and a little bit open right there. Looks like there might be some milling. Yeah, a little bit of milling on the inside there. Just a really cool modern knife. Really fun. This one is actually, it's a really fun fidgety knife because there's so different ways you can open it, like that. You can flick it open with do a thumb flick, even just a slow thumb roll. Yeah, this is a really fun fidgety knife. So yeah, really cool. And also, that's in one of my favorite blade steels, 14C20, and good blade steel. Doesn't hold an edge too particularly long, but easy enough to maintain, and good amount of stainless and wear resistance as well. And then the final knife right here is a Kizer. And hang on, let me also pull out we have the box for this one as well. You have just your Kizer box right here. And there it is. This is the Kizer Inyan G10 handle. So yeah, right there. Pretty cool. And we have, and yeah, I'm not going to spend too much time on the box, but it has this little insert there that the knife came in. So that's how the knife was packaged. But this is a big boy right here. This is a big knife. Not quite to the 4-inch mark as far as blade length is concerned. But just look at that, the dual tone, the orange and the black. Really cool dual tone there, kind of like the fake bolster of the G10. Very, very cool. And for me personally, I think this would make a great like food prep knife, especially like you can get down there and get some really good slicing like that. You can really get a lot of belly on that blade. Looks like we have a hollow grind right there, and then we have the long swedge on the top right there. And then, yeah, also the blade steel right there. Or that's the blade steel. No, there's the blade steel. N690 is the blade steel, and there's the model number V4573N2. And the Kizer logo right there. Very nice kind of stone-washed finish on that knife right there. And there's the Inyan mark right there. Yeah, very, very cool knife. We do have a pocket clip, and it looks like it's maybe not quite a deep carry pocket clip. Probably will stick out, yeah, stick out just a tiny bit, but still will ride really slow in the pocket. Good smooth action, very drop shutty action. The detent on this one I'm finding is maybe a little stiff. I might have to break it in a little bit. Some jimping on the top there, like that. And this knife, I'm not really a fan of big knives, But this knife, it just feels really good in the hand. I mean, the handle design is really, really good on this knife. Big fan of it, just the way, just this little part right here, my first pointing finger right there sits really well, and the rest just contour really nicely to that handle. Fits really well. We do have Torx Bits construction right there, all these screws. Yeah, just a really cool knife. In fact, this is actually a knife I would really like to take camping and use for food prep. I think this would be a great camping knife. Yeah, be a great food prep knife and just kind of general EDC task. Like pair this with a fixed blade, and then maybe like in fact, like taking this knife right here. This knife, like you got kind of your like this one right here for some, maybe like some wood carving tasks, and then you have this for like food prep and more slicey jobs for your camp. So you got like this kind of your more thicker blade, thicker edge, kind of more heavy duty folder, and then you got your thin slicey kind of food prep and very slicey knife that you can use camping. So I think that those two knives right there, I think would make a great camping combo. I might have to, that'd be fun to maybe test sometime. But yeah, really cool knife. And let me move these stickers over to the side so we can kind of get all of these blades out here like this. Just kind of so you can see the full view of all these knives. And again, a big thank you to, oh geez, that one doesn't even fit quite in frame. Let me see if I can get that. There we go, might do with that. But yeah, just a big thank you to KnivesFAST and Tim B for this awesome giveaway package. I really appreciate it. And let me see. And also we have these other things as well. I don't know if there's any place I can fit this sticker here. I'll stick it right there, I think. There we go. But yeah, there was a few other things in the giveaway package. So we have this tool-along sailboat, just a kind of a small little multi-tool. Very neat. And then we also have, let me just move this out of the way so I can put the KnivesFAST sticker out there. And then we also have a swag pack with some KnivesFAST stickers in there. And we also have looks like a Tempest sticker in here as well, because KC also has the Tempest Knife Company as well. Featured a few knives on the channel. But then, so right here, this is actually something pretty cool. So this, and I'll be linking down below to the live stream that this giveaway is from. So this was actually, I think this was the 10-year anniversary live stream is what this was. So another member of the community, Bluminati Ninja, made these really neat coins for the 10-year anniversary of KnivesFAST. So if I flip it right here, we have knife, content, quality, and then 10 years, and then we have the KnivesFAST logo right there. I don't think I have one of those stickers on hand. But yeah, just a really cool, oh, there we go. We got the KF on there, on the back. Just a really cool coin, kind of a collector's coin, challenge coin, made by Bluminati Ninja. So yeah, really awesome. Awesome that you made this, Blue. And yeah, I think I'm kind of running out of things to say. Just really cool, really neat stuff. And again, just like, yeah, go check out KnivesFAST. Go check out Raybo34, and go check out Bluminati Ninja. He also has a channel as well. I'll be pinning all the guys with channels down below in the description of this video if you want to go check them out. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Again, big thank you to KC over at KnivesFAST for this awesome giveaway. And thank you, Tim B, for donating the stuff in the giveaway, and also Bluminati Ninja for this really cool coin, collector's coin. I think that is just awesome that you did those for KC in his 10th anniversary. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Keep your pens filled and your knife sharp, and I'll see you later.